All right, moving to the last topic with word problems are consecutive integers. And what we're going to go over on this is we're just going to go over and kind of take it slow. We're going to go over the basic expressions that you should get before you set up the equation to an actual word problem. So we're going to kind of work on just these algebraic phrases right here. All right, if it said you wanted to find the sum of two consecutive integers, well, consecutive integers means it's one after another. Like to give an example, 1 and 2. Those are consecutive integers. 3 and 4. They're all consecutive integers. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you just keep adding 1 to get the next consecutive integer. Now, whenever doing these consecutive integers, your first integer is always x. Always, 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 your first integer is x. The second integer, well, if you keep going up by 1, the second integer is just x plus 1. If we looked at number 2 and it said the sum of 3 consecutive integers, well, I'm still going to make the first integer x, and then I'm still going to add 1 to the next consecutive integer. Second consecutive integer is x plus 1, and then if I find a third, just add 1 to the x plus 1, so we're going to get x plus 2. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Okay, 3 and 4 are going to change up a little bit because you see I have in bold there, it says even or it says odd. I'm going to erase these. If I looked at an example of consecutive even integers, and it says 3 consecutive even. Here's an example, 2, 4, 6. Now, when I go from 2 to 4 to 6, I go up by 2. So same thing again, first integer is still going to be x. But if I go from here to here, I add 2 to it. So the second integer is x plus 2. And then I'm going to add another 2 from here to here. So if I add 2 to this x plus 2, I'm going to get x plus 4. So there's your difference. Even integers, you go up by 2. Now, if I erase these, and let's say I did odd, you're going to see same thing's going to happen with the setup for odd integers with respect to even integers. 1, 3, 5, that's an example of consecutive odd integers. Same thing. So from 1 to 3, I add 2. From 3 to 5, I add 2 to each. Now, I'm still going to start with x, and I'm going to get the same setup. I'm going to keep adding 2. So it's going to be x plus 2. This is going to be x plus 4. And then if I add another one for a fourth, it's going to be x plus 6. So if you look, even though it says odd, you're adding even integers because you keep adding 2 numbers between each odd number right there. So don't get that mixed up. Common mistake, students want to put this as 1, 3, and 5. But these are the same setups. Even and odd, it's always x, x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6. Okay, and if it's just consecutive, like the first two, you just keep adding 1 to each consecutive integer there. All right, so when doing these consecutive integers, we're going to do word problems on the next video. This is the very first thing you do. Put the setup, start out with x as the first integer, and then you either add 1 to it or you add 2 to x.